Hey Aries, what's going on? Um, Hope everything is going well. We're about to hop into this reading. I've tweaked the reading just a little bit just to give some more insight, perspective on your person here and you and the connection. So let's just hop into it, okay? The phase that I'm getting you and your person in, you have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming, okay? So there is, I feel like this is more so from like the answers you would like from this person. This is like a message from the universe saying that you're going to get those answers. You're going to receive communication. Gemini is a sign of communication. Um, what I'm seeing here though is whatever this person is going to discuss with you right now, they could be discussing it with other people, okay? So whoever this is may be trying to get some insight here, Aries, about what to do, how to talk about things with you, things like that, okay? So it is interesting because I don't have the book, but I do remember it's saying something about gossiping with the full moon in Gemini, all right? And your person, with how they're seeing themselves and the connection with you, is the gossip energy. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Okay. So I get the vibe, right? Who this is, they are, they're talking amongst, friends. They're talking with people they know, people they trust about whatever is going on with you too. Okay. Um, I'm getting a little bit of like Libra energy with that. Okay. Yes, they have discussed issues, whatever issues are going on with you too. They've talked about it with other people. Okay. Now, something is telling me here that, okay, this is just something I'm getting, Aries. And I don't know, this may not resonate for all of you, but I think this person may have like said some things, and they could be like, for example, if you all are in a disagreement, which I'll get to right here. If you're in a disagreement, this person has maybe vented about, the disagreement with you. For lack of better words, Aries, maybe they talk some shit. I don't know. Okay. But now I feel like this person wants to talk to you about it. They want to confront you about it, especially with this Knight of Swords. All right. This person wants to talk to you about it, but it can be in a way where they want to, because full moon in Gemini does talk about, seeing each other's perspective. I think this person may want to, get some more perspective from your side. I am getting like a vibe of them wanting to reconcile differences with you, but a part of the issue is they may be afraid of what other people will think because I hate to say it, Aries, but I feel like this person like said negative things, okay? I'll just put it like that. They said some negative things about you. They said some negative things about the situation. And now, and the people that they discussed it with, which is why you really shouldn't, you really shouldn't, especially if this is romantic, they may have talked about you negatively to friends and family. And now, they say that's why you shouldn't do that, because I feel like now this person wants to talk to you, But the problem is they've already discussed some things outside of the connection. But they may have just wanted to vent, get perspective. Okay. Maybe, use other people as a soundboard. Okay. Because they weren't able to really discuss it with you. They felt like they couldn't discuss it with you. And then your person, how they're also feeling is about themselves. They have the tiger energy, okay, how they're seeing themselves in the connection with you. So definitely a lot of you, this could be a fellow fire sign because you see them as the panther and they see themselves as the tiger. So this could be another Aries, this could be a Leo or a Sag, okay? Tiger energy, this is intense. They like this person, it's my high priestess card, okay? So this person knows that they're sitting here with possibly like secrets and information, and I feel like they're hold on. There's a heaviness with this, okay? I'm getting secrets. I want to go to the tiger really quickly. Passionate, strong, and sensual. Okay. So sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour. All right. Tiger takes advantage of these boons. So boons are like, it's like treasure gifts. Okay. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There's nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. Okay. So, okay. Definitely a sense of empowerment. All right. Ease in darkness, feminine energy. Feminine energy. I feel like for some of you, this person, in speaking about the situation, Aries, and this, again, this is just something I'm picking up, they may have gotten a sense of empowerment. Remember, I'm getting secrets and information. I don't know if this person found out like they were trying to get some information about you. Okay. This person sees themselves as highly perceptive and highly intuitive. Okay. And feeling like they're in a place of power or position of power in the connection, and some of it has to do with insight, like they've gained insight through having conversations about the situation, and so they're feeling possibly a bit more empowered. And it can be too because they're getting insight about you or insight about your perception, Aries. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. So it's like they're how do I feel like you know what I'm saying. They, if I can use an example, it's just like, if you're, this is also very predatorial too. So the tiger is absolutely prey. Okay. Um, I'm getting ready to, like, a number of you, this person may be ready to kind of like confront you now that they've already got things out of their system, talking about, the situation, getting things out of off their chest, venting to other people. And other people could very well be giving um, your side of the story to Aries, giving perspective about your side as well. Okay. So, this person may feel empowered because they also have some understanding more about where you're coming from in the situation. Okay. Um, so there's that. Now, there has absolutely been some sort of, disagreement here because that's how you're seeing them. You're seeing them with disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Yeah, you're even when I saw this panther, it's like a part of you knows that this person was like talking. I just want to speak freely, talking shit. Okay. Like that they were talking shit. You feel like they were, discussing things in a very angry way about the connection with you, Aries. Okay. Um, but they weren't talking to you about it. You definitely are looking at this person like they're upset. And I think you do, see this person in a way where they do wish you understood how they felt. So remember, I said they could be talking to other people because they think that you wouldn't understand. So they had to vent, discuss things. All right, um, with other people. With you looking at the panther though, um, a number of you may feel like this person was the one that. Mm, maybe just like shut down. Okay, like you feel like they shut down, but then they voice their frustration to other people about the situation with you because again they don't think you'll understand their side. Okay, they feel like you won't understand them. That's how I see you looking at them. um with this person once, right now, Aries, is I feel like they want to have a conversation with you like right away. This person, I think, would like to just rush in and talk. Okay, with the Knight of Swords, they'd like to talk, um, and but without emotion. Okay, like this person doesn't want to come from an emotional space. They just want to be very straightforward with you and just say what's on their mind. Okay, it's Gemini energy. I just want to say what's on my mind and get this conversation started. Okay. And their thoughts and feelings about you, Aries, they have your body is a piece of art, your soul is a piece of heaven. So if this is a romantic reading, um, this person is obviously very attracted to you. Okay. Um, this person feels like you are a soulmate. Okay. And peace. Hold on, your body is a piece. I'm getting like actually like peace. Peace. Speaking their piece. They want to talk to you about, you know, um, give you peace of their mind. And I don't think in a bad way. It's just like they do. They want to share. They want to open up to you now. Okay. I'm getting that. Now, how you see yourself in this situation, Aries, you're seeing yourself as the third party. Okay. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So I feel like a number of you, Aries, are feeling like an outsider here. Okay. Like you're feeling like I'm getting third wheel. Okay. Because I'm seeing like two people over here and then you're over here. Um, it's interesting because you also see yourself as the beaver, and the beaver card is my Three of Pentacles card. So we have third party three. We have three, right? I think that you're seeing yourself outside of a group, okay? And remember, if this is romantic, like, yes, maybe a number of feel like a third party, literally what it says, got in the way of you two, okay? But Beaver energy is somebody who wants to work on things, who wants to build, who wants to even rebuild, okay? Um, okay, hold on. I think that you would like to um, have a productive conversation and even, figure out a way. That's what I'm getting with the beaver. Like you're willing to figure out a way, like compromise. There it is. Okay. It's like how do we find some common ground here? How can we compromise on things? Where do I fit in? How can I, um, help the situation? Okay. Beaver is very cooperative too. Okay. So you're seeing yourself this way. Like you want to cooperate. Um, you understand that other people are playing a role here, or at least those are your thoughts, right? Other people are playing a role here in this connection outside of you two. I think that you're in this place where you're like, I'm, I'd like to be included to help resolve the situation. Okay. Um, this person is seeing you as confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand, and the moth. Okay. So moth personalities are attracted to anything shiny and new. Okay. And can be a bit impatient and hasty. And this person may feel like because of you being confused about, and it's interesting because I think they know, obviously, with how they're looking at themselves, they know that they're not sharing everything with you. So this is causing you, or this is causing them to look at you as being confused because they know that they're not providing you with complete clarity. Sorry about the glare there, guys. They know that they're not providing you with complete clarity. So they're sensing that you may be moving on to new relationships, new connections, okay? Because it says that moth personalities are need to be reminded that no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations, and they could look at you like this because they're saying, well, this may all be a bit too heavy for Aries, with us disagreeing, and then them also involving other people. Okay. So they feel like because you're confusing the situation, you may be going to see if the grass is greener on the other side. Okay, that's also the moth energy. Like they're seeing you on the fence about them. Okay. If you all do speak to this person, Aries, they also feel like you go a bit back and forth, or the way that you're communicating is different. It's changing. Okay. Um, yeah. Yes, I'm getting that for a number of you that communicate with who this is. The way you're talking and communicating is different. And they feel like you're doing that out of confusion. Now, what you're, wanting out of this right now is a Knight of Pentacles. Hmm. Knight of Pentacles. This combined with the Beaver, a number of you, Aries, like I see in general, you're just You're more so focused on, building with like-minded individuals. You're interested in consistency, okay? Slow and steady. Um, I don't feel like you're necessarily looking to go after this person for the answers. I don't get that. I think that for you, there's a bit of acceptance here with third party. Like you're like, well, there's other things and other people that kind of got in the way here. Um, I feel like you're taking more of a submissive role here in this connection, okay? And ironically, like, yeah, you do come up with water and earth. This is air, but I'm seeing you more in your feminine energy with how you view yourself and what you want versus your person is very much in their masculine energy, okay? Um I kind of feel like you're just in a place of rebuilding and also learning too. I see a number of you, I'm getting like the student Knight of Pentacles. You're you're learning something new. You're a number of you are very focused on career and finances, okay? Just really stabilizing yourself. And a number of you could be going back to school or going to school here, okay? So that really, I feel like your eyes on the prize with that, and you're not really wanting to give in to any distractions, especially if this connection could be causing a bit of a distraction here. Um, and your thoughts and feelings you have, I can feel all the love you are sending me. It's electrifying, okay? So, and I think you're right. I think that you can sense this person, especially with them even looking at themselves with the tiger. You can sense this person very focused on you, okay? Even with that high priestess energy that I was getting. Like this person is telepathically sending you information and they are talking to you. If they're not talking to you, obviously via phone, text, things like that. So you sense this person wanting to show up and talk and have a conversation. You can feel that. But you're not interested in chasing anything. Um, I'm hearing just you want to like kind of stay the course right now. And if anything, with who this is, if you do want something, you just want something consistent. You want someone to, you know, take things day by day and trust the process. Okay. I think you're like, I understand that there's a process for everything, but this person may need to understand like there's a process for everything. And I feel a lot of you are just wanting to kind of ground yourself, ground your energy, and shift your focus, okay, to building and being cooperative with like minded individuals. That's what I'm seeing, Aries, okay? So feel free to leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's pull the cards for what I see happening next, okay? So part two, which is, I'm about to give you a preview of that with these cards. Part two is going to be on Vimeo. The link for that is in the description, top of the comments, okay, Aries? And in part two, I'm going to clarify the cards we see here in terms of what happens next with you two, the next phase of this connection. We're going to discuss, what this person wants as an outcome with you two. What do they think is going to happen? What outcome do I get, Aries? And then we're going to pull from the Time Oracle deck, give you a timeline of forward movement, what that looks like with you two. And then I'm going to pull your advice from the Crystal Spirits deck and the Animal Spirits deck, okay, Aries? So, okay. Do I want to take this? I think I do. So we have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. All right, coming up next. So official forward movement could happen when around the new moon in Virgo, which is probably, I have my moon calendar here somewhere, because we just had new moon in Cancer, then we have new moon in Leo. So new moon in Virgo probably will happen in September. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, so either seeing themselves in the connection with you, reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. The way you're seeing them next is unworthy. You're a better person than I am. Okay, like maybe you feel like this person's not coming forward because they don't feel worthy enough to do that. Okay, they feel like you're a better person. How you're seeing yourself next in this connection is reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. A time to give, right? The way they're looking at you is understanding. I see your side of the story. Interesting. There's more of that perspective. You could be coming off very understanding too. Okay. They got the Seven of Swords for what they want next. It's a bit of an element of surprise. Kind of like sneaking up on you. Yeah, wow, look, the Knight of Swords want to come out, so I'm staring at it. We got Aquarius energy. Oh, remember what we have. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Okay, so there's something a bit like this person is doing something, but it's doing it in secrecy. Okay, like trying to involve themselves with you, but they're doing it on the low because they're afraid of what other people will think. Just saying, that makes sense. Okay. Take it however you want to take it. I also feel like there's something about this person watching your social media. Yeah, watching you. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm hearing too, there's something here, Aries, that they don't want to be completely honest about. It's like them showing up, but they want to still keep things hidden. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what you want next? Justice? I mean, not justice. I'm sorry, judgment. I could read that a few ways, but I think for you, whenever I see judgment, I think you're like, you're just ready to move on from this. Okay. If this person wants to come back in, they can't. This is kind of like submitting to the divine. All right. Whatever is for your highest good, your higher self, that's what you're wanting. Okay. I feel like if this person comes back in, I'm hearing you say too, Aries, like you want to use your best judgment, okay, with who this is. Mm-hmm. The shark, my Five of Swords card. So I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy here. Yeah. Okay. So interestingly enough, the shark shows up when someone needs to be honest, and this person knows that they need to be honest with you. Shark also shows up when there's feelings of resentment, or like there's feelings about you here like they can't run away from, Aries. Okay. Um, it is a defensive energy. All right. So they're on the defense, but it's like they feel like they need to come clean. They feel like they need to have a conversation with you. Okay. You see them as the cobra. And the cobra is someone that, waits for the right moment to strike. Wow, you're still seeing yourself as a beaver. All right. Cooperative, understanding, a team player. Interesting. They see you with the dragon, and that's interesting with understanding, because dragon is someone who's very wise, okay? Someone who, it's interesting that we have judgment, because the dragon talks about, the human self and the self that is not in their ego. It's the higher self. It's the self that understands that we're all connected. We're just having an experience. So yeah, they see you as a wise individual here. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Dragon is very like, and it's also mythical, supposedly, right? I mean, dragons could have existed. I don't know. I like how human beings, we always think we know things, we know everything. Now, you know what I mean? Not always, but um, we'll say dragons weren't real, but I'm like, you don't know that. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't, but um, yeah, they definitely see you in your higher level form. Yeah, whew. You know what's crazy is dragon energy talks about like stepping into a new level of awareness and awakening, and judgment is about having an awakening, having a spiritual awakening. Okay. And literally, like, you can probably hear my voice change, Aries. Um, it's just because it's early and, I'm a little sleepy. But, and thank you all for sticking through the reading if you did. But it's almost like this energy, like just right there, woke me up. Okay. And I'm even having a hot flash. Okay. Jesus Christ. So, I could see why. I feel like this person is seeing your side of things. I get a guilty vibe from who this is, Aries. I do. I get a guilty vibe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Person's thoughts and feelings about Aries next. Ooh, I never believed in soulmates, but then I met you. Sheesh. Coming up next, Aries thoughts and feelings about who this is. Here we go. Whenever I see flowers, I think of you. That could mean a couple things. Um, you know, flowers, look at flowers, right? You're literally watching this reading, and you're you're watching a reading about this person. And it's interesting. Look at the wreath around her head. I think it's a wreath, whatever the case. It's like a crown. And it looks like this relationship is entering a healthier phase. Okay. Yeah. Yes. It's going into a healthier space. Um, Definitely for you, Aries. Okay. But I'm looking at the flowers and I'm getting acceptance with that. You know, I'm getting acceptance. Whenever I see flowers, I think of you. There could be something about flowers. There could be something about plants associated with who this is. All right. Like in a literal sense. Um, I get a very peaceful vibe with that. It's kind of like exactly the vibe that I'm getting from you. I mean, Aries, your energy here is just so, it's really beautiful. It really is. I think that a number of you may even be something about giving this person their flowers. Okay. Yeah. I think you see their side of things too. Um, but flowers, if you want me to be honest, I'm also getting acceptance with that because I'm thinking of like flowers at a funeral, if you want me to be real. And judgment is about ascension after death. Okay. Um, I see your side, the other side, going to the other side. And yeah, if this relationship, you know, had an ending because of a disagreement, then I think that it's you saying, what is it? Forgiveness is the scent of a flower that is released at, beneath the feet that crush it, something like that. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So it's kind of like taking the good from the connection to where I see you at coming up next. But I'm going to continue this. Damn, 37 minutes. Oh, well, it is what it is. Aries, I'm going to continue this on Vimeo. If you're interested and you want to hear more, think that it will be helpful, then follow me now. Click the links in the description, top of the comments. For everyone else, I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Good luck with everything. Peace.